Hi, we're Chris and Taz, Wheelie's World.
Come with us on a cruise on the Golden Eagle. There you go, feeding time at the zoo for the swans. Feeding bread. Just give them some bird feed from the machine to my right. It's like £1 a cup. But I think they wait for bread instead. Let me zoom in, let's have a look. Let's have a look. There you go. There's a lot of swan. Now, the reason for this is it's a good feeding ground for these birds and swans. But also being told by the CRT, there is an amazing pair of swans in a lock around the corner. And they won't let anyone through at all because it's their territory. The same goes with the other end too, just down there. So now these are sort of locked down this way, but at least they're still getting fed by passers by. It's all good. And they're off, I think.
Hadi cheer up, biraz ıslıkçalım bari. Nice.
Three, two, the ducks are in.
Some of them are.
Ama tek kalanları falan tek tek yapmışlar.
1200'ler önde.
Ördek yarışındayız.
Go on, ducks, you're winner. So we're in Newbury. You're chasing. Different.
Holiday Monday and we're heading off away from Newbury.
Why Newbury?
Fortunately it's a really windy day, so it's going to be a tricky trip, I think. Anyway,
I liked it here, it's brilliant.
We're heading this way.
I loved it here.
much it pushes us over. Kennet there, coming in. It seems nice and quiet today, so goodness for that. So for Hamlock 87, you have to moor just around the corner because you can see the flow is quite strong here. Just beyond that building over there is a weir. It's quite a fast one, so I've got to be into the lock. And there, you see all the tensions on the back rope there. So when you're going downstream with the flow, always do the stern rope first. Bridge. We're just approaching Bull's Lock. If you're wondering why Taz is doing all the locks, the river sections here are flowing out on the side and making it a little bit complicated. Wait in the lock mouth. That Taz on. There we go. This is Monkey Marsh Lock near to Thatcham. It's quite interesting how they've done this one. One of three that we've seen like this on the K&A. So this is Woolhampton Lock, that we crashed into quite badly last time. That's the flow of the Kennet. Doesn't actually look too bad. That light patches the sandbar. Fortunately, somebody's decided to moor up on the landing in front of the bridge, which makes the turn even more awkward. Ready to come in? so wish us luck. So it's 27th of May, I'm at Upton. I've just had to cycle back to get my BWB key at the swingbridge. Oh man. It's quite a nice quiet little road, but I decided to cycle back along the main road because there's not much in the way of towpath in this section. I won't make that mistake again. It's only taken me about 10 minutes. It's a fast road. So I'm just gonna walk up to that island there and cross over, because there's I could see a continuous cycle path on that side. So we're moored up for the day near Thiel. What do you think, Taz?
I think Theo will be alright.
Just up ahead is another swing bridge. So we'll show you that in a minute.
Swing, swing!
2 days here. We're quite lucky to find the last space there, so that's all good. As it's our anniversary today, 3rd year of marriage, we're going to go see if we can find somewhere nice to celebrate. I'll try this one out, but it's a bit expensive according to Google. So we've been in Thiel for 2 days now. We're about to head a couple of locks down through that swing bridge down there, and then get ready for our passage onto the Thames again. So you can just about see us down there, the green boat. This is our next swing bridge. It's an electronic one, which makes it a lot easier. Another incident that happened at the swing bridge was that somebody got stuck between the barriers. I didn't film it, maybe for the best, but I had to press emergency stop, and then you have to reset the thing by pressing both buttons, and that took a little while to get him off safely. And then there's another hire boat coming, so to let them through as well, and I had to tell somebody else off for trying to do the same again when I tried to redo the gate. So I understand that people get frustrated, but safety? Really? Come on, guys. So we're back at Grafton Lock. Another one of these unusual open-sided locks. As you can see, they take probably twice as much water and are a lot longer to fill. So between 1718 and 1723, they're an early form of pound lock. Vertical timber sides. Above the water were sloping turf banks. So although they were a lot cheaper to build, their width meant they had a lot more water to fill and made it difficult to get back on the boats. So most were converted back to standard lock designs with brick walls. I think it's one or two that we know on this stretch. The other thing that's important with these is you've got to leave them empty. So all the wildlife that's soaking when it's left drained afterwards. You can see we've got timber sides. We'll leave the paddles up, keep it drained.
last day on the Kennet and Avon.
Thank God.
It hasn't been that bad, has it, Taz?
Yeah, it's like trying to find a parking space in a wind tunnel.
There's, the moorings are fairly
Crap.
tricky because it's shallow at the sides. And we only just managed to get in here. It's a bit tricky.
There she is.
It doesn't help getting in. What was your favourite bit, Taz?
Newbury,
What did you like about it?
the duck race.
The
And
duck
the
race
swans
was
too.
cool.
Feeding the swans, the ducks.
There's lots of cool stuff because it's right in the middle of Newbury. And I think after there it gets a little bit easier. It's not so rivery.
There's no Alston on the cut either. And there's no bins.
Not in Newbury, but there's one just before and just after.
Yeah. So next one's the closest Oldham Aston. Been through already.
So and it's. I'd say that if we were to come here again, we'd probably have to spend a good 6 months to make it worth the effort coming up here because it is quite an effort.
You're already Bath and back.
And then when we're on the way out tomorrow, we've got the tricky fob we've got to do again.
It should be easy. It should be easy. You're right.
It should be alright, but trying to get off at the end of it is going to be a bit tricky because it's got the weir flowing into it.
Yes, we are going that way.
Yeah, so trying to pick you up might be tricky.
Yeah, after falling in.
Yeah, we're not going to let you fall in again.
Yeah, sure. You're right.
Anyway,
Almost in that woods. Off the K&A tomorrow, onto the Thames.
that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching again.
Bye for now.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.